For a long time, Easter was a single day for me. It was the Sunday with the bigger crowd, louder singing, and the sermon I'd worked hardest on all year. And then Monday came, when life went back to normal. The resurrection had happened, we'd celebrated it, and now it was time to start thinking about summer plans. I don't remember the exact day when that pattern changed. It happened gradually, over a season of reading, praying, and asking different questions. But somewhere along the way, I stopped treating Easter as a destination and started treating it as a launch pad for the rest of the year. That shift changed how I started conversations. I began telling people, I'm a resurrection person. At first, it felt a little strange to say out loud. But the more I said it, the more I meant it, and the more it started shaping how I saw ordinary days. The question that changed most was this one. What would it mean to expect resurrection here? I started asking it in my work, in my relationships, and in the parts of my calling that felt stuck or stale. What would resurrection look like in this meeting? What would resurrection look like in this difficult conversation I've been avoiding? What would resurrection look like in this ministry that isn't growing the way I hoped? Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 15:58 NIV that because of the resurrection, your labor in the Lord is not in vain. That means the ordinary, unseen, unremarkable work you do every day matters eternally. The emails, the diaper changes, the caring for aging parents, none of it disappears or goes unseen by God. The resurrection gives it a different weight. Easter isn't just a holiday. It's the lens through which resurrected people see the entire year. Are you expecting resurrection today? Identity statement. Because Jesus is risen, my ordinary work has eternal weight. I am a resurrection person every day, not just on Easter Sunday. Reflect. Where in your daily life have you been going through the motions without expecting God to show up? What would change if you started asking, what would resurrection look like here? Prayer. Jesus, I don't want to contain you to a single Sunday. I want the resurrection to be the lens through which I see everything. Show me what that looks like where I am today. Amen. Tomorrow, we look at one of the most practical, and most countercultural, expressions of resurrection living.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, be strong and immovable. Always work enthusiastically for the Lord, for you know that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you are working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward, and that the master you are serving is Christ.